Hello and welcome. My name is Ripper, and now we can continue our lovely journey in Fallout New Vegas. Old World Blues. This is probably gonna be the last stream of this DLC. So this gonna be pretty short video slash stream, I guess. But if we complete this DLC less than half an hour, I'm gonna start after that the next stream and making the next video of the next DLC. But yeah, let's continue. In the last stream, we ended up in the think tank, and now we have only two things to do. Old World Blues, return to the think tank and let Dr. Klein know you are completed your task, and find all of the audio samples for the jukebox. So that's gonna be the thing what we're gonna do next. And game audio is a little bit too quiet. And let's see the map if we have place what we haven't discovered yet. Okay, we have 3 places what we need to discover. Let's go in the botanical garden. And
Sneaking done.
okay. Okay, those are not following anymore. Thank you. Actually, let's see if we have. Yep, let's use these ones. Okay. Anything here? Thank you. Anything here? Can we get inside? Okay, there's no door on that way. Okay, no chance to open that door. Yep. Anything in here? No, nothing, but there's something. Big book of science and okay, let's check the phone. Shut up. Science increased by 3.
Fighting over.
Okay, now there's only one place to discover now.
Are we being watched?
No idea. Tell me if we are being watched. Okay, it's that direction, so let's go in the loading station.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's somewhere there. Whee!
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Okay, these guys. died pretty fast. Thank you.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Okay, there's only a few enemies.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Okay, I saw this guy has... Oh, okay, it's just a hunter revolver. Okay, let's find the last place now. It's somewhere there.
Uh-oh.
Ow!
Cessation of hostilities complete. Uh-oh. Bad guys dealt with.
Well, that was pretty fast. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we have too much. Okay, let's see if we have anything what we can drop down. No. Yeah, we are not gonna need that one. Or that one, or that one. Anything else in here?
This one looks pretty tough. Okay. Please take this. I don't want you to die.
Ow, ow, ow. And
I
ow.
can't give you anything for that injury.
I know.
I I can't give you anything for that injury.
Okay, that's gonna be those fucking robot scorpions, I guess.
Fighting over.
If you see robo-scorpions, do not attempt to fight them.
We're out
They
of
will
stim
shoot
packs.
you with their robotic stingers.
Maybe you'd be better off with an Autodox
Possibly
suit.
explode.
Okay, let's see what we have.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Uh-oh.
You're no match for science.
Maybe stop reloading that fucking gun. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much dead end now. There's so many of these.
Still rocking on. Robo-scorpion, attack! You're no match for science. You're no match for science. Robo-scorpion, attack!
There's so many of these scorpions.
Destroy this. Stop that! You damaged the hull. You're no match for science.
One more.
Do you like me? That's all.
Okay. Oh, somebody's watching. Hello and welcome.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Yeah, where you gonna see enemies? Because I don't see any of those anywhere in here.
Bad guys dealt with.
Okay, let's see. This is the place. Okay, let's see.
Beware Dr. Mobius's army. His robo-scorpions crawl everywhere in search of intelligence to devour and stupefy.
Okay, I guess we have to return to the big mountain in the think tank before we're gonna get that door open. Well, let's try to lock this one first. Okay, we can't fix that, at least not yet.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated. What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful. Yes, yes. Yes, No, I mean yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know? I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me... a bit, I'll figure it out. Yes, that's what I believe I said. I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the antenna for brain waves, and the sonic frequency for the vertebral nerves. I'm thinking. This is all very complicated. Let me check something. Of course. I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his. Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue. What are you doing back?
Okay, nothing new. Okay, let's go back there.
Sneaking done.
Okay.
Oh, my Robo-Scorpion, will you? I see you.
Uh-oh.
Now,
We have out of ammo. Well, that ammo.
I end you.
I can't give you anything for that injury.
Ow.
Ow.
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an autopilot suit.
Hit my Robo-Scorpion, will you?
I can't give you anything for that injury. No more stim packs.
Yeah, I know you don't have any more stim packs for me.
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you... Autodoc suit.
Okay, there's one more.
No more stim packs.
Oh no, there's more enemies on that direction too. Appa! Okay. Okay.
Sneaking done.
Oh, please, please!
You require some addition.
Okay.
If I made out with the sink, would you pay attention to me? Oh, you're back. Did that trampy other me? How can I illuminate you?
Okay. Anything new in here? Well, no armor or anything. There is no enemies are inside in here.
Well, hell. It's the miracle of life, baby.
Okay, we already knew that part.
Between you and me, I think the Central Intelligence...
3 angry death claws make for a lot of reconstructive surgery.
And we, yep, can't teleport. Can we? Nope. We can't because there's enemies. Okay, let's just get away. It's gonna be probably... Ow,
We're
ow.
out of stim packs.
I know that we
Maybe
are...
you'd be better off with an autodoc suit.
I know we are out of stim packs.
No more stim packs. We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an autodoc suit.
Let's just try to
I
get
can't give you anything for that injury.
in that place now. Without dying, maybe.
No more stim packs. No more stim packs.
I know, so shut the fuck up now. This suit is pretty good, but it's talking too much.
No No more
I
Stimpaks.
know, shut the fuck up, nobody cares. Okay, now we need to get down without dying. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Thank you. Ow. You have to be fucking kidding me. You have to be fucking kidding me. You have to be fucking kidding me. Ow. That robot is so big. Okay, where's the sonic emitter there? Thank you.
Defiant to the end! Pitiful.
Anything in here what is useful? Only duct tape. Okay. A little bit money. Even more money. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nothing else. Okay, let's go on the other side now. No.
Was that all?
Okay, stand back, thank you. Okay, they're gonna destroy it for me. Okay, second stem back, nice.
Uh-oh.
Crush them with your pins.
Anything in here? Money.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
More money. Even more money. What the? Okay. Okay, weird. That thing is not trying to kill me yet. At least not yet. Nothing. What the? For real? Okay, anything in here? Nothing. And the mouse is not working again. Okay, Nuka-Cola.
Ready?
Uh-oh.
Fighty.
Okay, let's try to open this one. Nope. Nope. Okay, we have to try again.
Pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence on you.
Nobody care. Nope. Okay. Ow.
Was that all?
Okay, we have to get there in the next room. Okay, stand back, thank you. Nothing. 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 Well, thank you. For those. Okay, nothing there. Okay, this is gonna take time.
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence on you.
Second try and we are in. You say that you hope you never not need to have to use that one, and I guess now it's gonna be the time to use that.
Initiating some kind of emergency test shutdown. In 5, 4, as in forbidden, 3, as in tree, 2, as in 2 Brutus, 1, as in none. Oh, the emergency overload is initiating.
Okay. Okay, nothing else. Okay, we have to go back up there. Just wondering what we're gonna get if we destroy that now. Okay, we can destroy the giant. We don't need to destroy that giant robot scorpion anymore. Gladly. Okay, let's heal. Okay, this looks exactly the same as the think tank.
Running out of floor space for my calculations.
Thank you. Well, let's loot this place. Ah, come on! Okay, that was weird. More money. Oh, medics. Thank you. Oh. Well, we don't need that wonder cloak though. But let's just take that just in case. We can sell it. Okay. This is freaking jackpot. There's so much Mentos. We're gonna get a discount for we sell all this. We're gonna get a nice discount. Oh, there was pre-war money. No, I don't wanna sit in this chair. Okay, nothing. Nothing. More money. Oh, thank you. Brain tank. Okay.
Are we being watched?
How the fuck I know that? I don't know that if we are being watched or not. Oh, that was public. Okay, 2 more doors to open and checked out. Oh, Nuka-Cola. Nice.
Electrons attached to the neutron. The neutron's attached to the meson.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that was the last door. Let's check this area if there's something. Well, fixing things. Nice. Okay. Let's go talk to this guy now.
I'm imagining. Hmm? Yo! Hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely. Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat? I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end. Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I. Do you? You seem fine without it. And does
Really, dude?
it want
Really?
back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes. Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
Okay.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon Mentats break. Oh, a variety of raisins. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition. I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh well.
Okay. So far, Mobius is just... He's trying to be a villain, but he's just a fucking truck user. Oh my fucking god. And he's like mad scientist with B-class movie. He's funny though, but yeah.
I find things curious as well. Go on.
Okay.
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought, but they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts. Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you? Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose. Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than I do. Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming. Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then... The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan C's in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. Probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan Bs in case the A's fail. Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional. Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do. Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host. There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts. Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial selves into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation... I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly. The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit, why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either. Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried. Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so. Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Yeah, Dr. Morbius is just total nutcase. And a funny one too. Is this my brain now?
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been? crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
We are literally talking to our own brain. Okay.
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
At first answer, why are you such a dick? There's no need to be sarcastic, admitting your own brain is slightly hot heaven.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you? Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
I need to take this one.
Fun? Is tetanus fun? Is rickets? What about sepsis, huh? Enjoy that, do we? The things you do with our body are suicidally dangerous, and if you could silence your glandular impulses, you would hear me screaming at you! After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome. I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though. Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it. Well, as long as your curiosity is satisfied. I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you. Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones. I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it? Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it? I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
I need to check this question out.
Well, as to that, you'd be surprised how hard a feminine-sounding voice modulator is to find in the Forbidden Zone. It's not as though brain-sustaining life support tanks grow on trees. I had to take what I could get.
Join me for some my wild adventures.
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share. And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead. Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, that's the plan. Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited,
Make up your mind.
your torso up with
Achievement
those other
unlocked.
meaty
Nice.
parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Okay, I need to check now our inventory. Let's see if our brain gonna be in our MISC. Okay, I guess no. Yeah. I must say, this Scorpion is so big. Okay, we have to get in that way. Okay, next thing is do the field research thing. That's gonna be the next thing before we head back in the think tank.
This one looks pretty tough.
Okay, and let's take the
Cessation of hostilities complete.
thank you. Okay, it's up somewhere there. Okay, it's up there.
Time to fight.
Yeah, I don't care for you guys. Just stay there. Okay, let's see, can we get up there from here? Okay, we can't. So I guess that's gonna be the way in that place. Oh. These guys. Maybe open the inventory next time a little bit faster. Thank you. Okay.
Does that feel better? I can't give you anything for that injury. You're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an Autodoc suit.
Anything else in here?
Was that all?
Well, I guess that was all. So now the next one is gonna be about that direct.
I can't give you anything for that injury.
Yeah, I know. Can you shut the fuck up? Thanks.
No more stim packs. We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Okay. Let's go in the sink balcony. Oh my fucking god, you have to be fucking kidding me. And the game crashed. Nice. Pretty fucking nice. Okay. Well, that is not so far away, so let's just walk there now. And let's harvest everything from here.
I can't give you anything for that injury.
I know. This stealth suit is pretty nice.
We're out of stim packs.
But it's talking too
Maybe
much.
You'd be better off with an Autodoc suit.
But it's just little talking too much.
No more stim packs. No more stim packs. No more stim packs. I can't give you anything for that injury. No more stim packs.
Oh, but the inventory stop loading the fucking gun, thank you. Oh my fucking god, are you fucking kidding me?
I can't give you anything for that injury.
Can you maybe hit the target? Thank you.
Ready, steady, fighty. Fighting over.
Okay, let's get inside the think tank now.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
I'm just trying to get inside now. I'm not gonna start fighting with those guys now.
You got some plans for me, don't you?
Oh, please, please!
Was the haps.
Okay, that is now done. Field research done. And now we have the one last thing. Okay, let's use the auto dock.
You require some additional services?
Okay, you are less resistant to poison. And Robotex only support coffee, but you... Okay.
You require some additional...
Okay, let's see. Okay, now we have to talk Dr. Klein.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Klein, wait. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. Before that, I'm gonna check all these rooms. We forgot to do that earlier. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now the rooms. Okay, so far nothing too exciting in here. Well, in this room. Okay, I guess this was that Dallas room, I guess. Yep. Okay, I guess, yeah, this is Dr. O's, I guess. Well, there's nothing much anything in here. Okay, I guess this is gonna be Klein's Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, anything useful? Ammo, more mentas. Okay, this is Mobius room. Mobius original room. Nice clock though. But yeah, nothing else. Okay, I guess this is the original group. Thank you. Thank you. Well, let's take those. Okay, let's go talk to these guys now.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I found my brain now, and you and I are going to settle things. Okay, this is probably one of the best punchlines. You may have noticed the pacification field is down. Guess what happens now?
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again. And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would condescend to step inside you. Besides, there's no way such a thing could be accomplished. It's impossible. You speak the truth. A decibel variation in your voice. It is Mobius. How dare you breach the think tank? And what do you want here? That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm. Partner with you, my foe, my rival, my foremost critic? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Okay, leave the think tank gonna be the next. Let's see. Okay, nothing. Let's see. Let's talk to all of the Doctor.
So is Mobius as twisted as he looked in person? Can't believe you entered the Forbidden Zone and lived.
Okay, nothing.
The teddy bear lobotomized.
Okay. There's two things to do. Oh. Even if we take the sink. Oh, this one is gonna let us go. Oh shit, I forgot the stuff. Ah, well. Here we go.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The Courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it, and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Sync Central Intelligence Unit was impressed by the amount of exploration the Courier had undertaken. Facilities believed lost, destroyed, or ones that had simply gotten up and walked to new locations had been rediscovered by its intrepid new master. Internally, the artificial personality debated as to whether it preferred the old management to the new, and concluded that the Courier's thorough approach to research and investigation was admirable and worthy of its respect.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better Scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of Mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The Sync atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip.
Lol.
It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the Showboat. One of them eventually transferred to the Lightwave Dynamics plant, and began a long, unrequited affair with one of the holograms.
The Sync continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the Magneto-Hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The Toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the Toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the Toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ, and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be.
Why this character sounds like Stewie in American Dad?
And the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World Blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The Sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Outsmarted achievement unlocked. You have lost brainless perk. You have gained the big brain perk. Your brain is back in your body, but some of the dominant technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you are only temporarily more resistant to addictions now. Surprisingly, your damage threshold has improved by 10, minimum plus 1 TT. And we get the transportal Ponder, so we can anytime be bound. Get back in here if we want.
Greetings, citizen.
Okay. And let's go back in the Mojave. It's so good to be back home. Okay. That's the first thing what we need to do. Okay, we need to still lose some weight. Okay. Still about 20 kilos. So okay. Well, we're not gonna need mentats anymore. Okay, about 5 more kilos. Okay. The next place gonna be Canon's Arsenal. So we're gonna
Welcome, sir, or
sell everything, but we are not gonna need. Okay, we are not gonna need this one, or this one, or this one, or that one, or that one, or that one. Okay. Let's see if there's gonna be anything new. 45 cases though. Okay, there's no 50 calibers. Okay, there is few. Let's check the 50 calibers because we are out of those. Because I wanna try it now. One thing. We have now 2 assault carbines. Well, we're gonna well, that explained one thing. But before we continue any further, I need to use the bathroom. So be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Well, we are back in the New Vegas. So next thing is, well, we have a lot of places to explore. Next to DLCs, 2 more DLCs to do. Let's explore a few more places open in this area, because there's so many places that we haven't opened yet before we start new DLC. And pretty much these are pretty close of ours. Let's go there and open a few places. That direction? Nope. There's at least few places, so let's go open those. And after that, probably gonna end the stream. So this stream gonna be about 15 more minutes. Okay, there's few enemies in this area.
This one looks pretty tough. Over.
Well, that fight wasn't that tough after all. Okay. There's next place, and that's pretty close, so let's go open that one now. South Vegas Ruins East entrance. But yeah, that DLC was pretty fun to do. Ow. Why I say ow? We didn't even hurt ourselves.
This one looks pretty tough.
That guy didn't have even a chance to start fighting.
Do you like me?
Okay, new place opener. Okay.
That's all.
Thank you, thank you. I guess this is gonna be friendly. Yeah, just normal NCR dudes. Okay, that's gonna be the next place to open. Yep. The Basin Creek building. Okay, there's Vault 3. Yeah, we have so many places to open in this close area. Okay, nothing there.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Okay.
Cessation of hostilities.
Your laser gun didn't have any chance against me. Allied Technologies Office.
Uh-oh. That's all.
Okay, that is a motherfucking big ant.
Time to fight. Bad guys dealt with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in that ant cave now. Okay. But yeah, it's gonna take time before we're gonna open all these places up.
Time to fight.
Oh, it's just a little ant. There's gonna be a second one.
Bad guys dealt with. This one looks pretty tough.
Yeah, except it's dead already.
That's all.
Okay, there's a death claw. There's 2 death claws. So let's try to open. Oh, okay, there's 3 death claws. So let's try to open this place quietly. Okay, nothing. Okay. Well, there is one place. Let's go check it out now.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Fuck.
Does that feel better?
Oh, Jesus Legion, guys.
Injecting Stimpak.
Okay, let's take the 50 caliber and explosive ammo. Okay, let's take a little bit cover behind here.
We're out of Stimpaks. Maybe you'd be better off with an Autodoc suit. We're out of Stimpaks. Maybe you'd be better off with an Autodoc suit.
Okay, there's one more.
No more Stimpaks. No more Stimpaks.
Thank you.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
This guy was pretty easy to deal with.
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an Autodoc suit.
Oh, okay, there's one more. Not anymore. Hunter's Farm, Power Ganger. Dead one though. Let's say if there's anything inside. Like anything actually useful. Nothing. Well, we can sleep in here, so... Okay, that's... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I guess this is gonna be end of this stream. So we're gonna see in the next stream that's gonna be starting about in 2 hours. And let's open this last place up now. Let's open this last place and we're gonna end the stream there. Okay, there's a few more death claws. I thought that was a person, but it was just a gnome. Okay, anything useful in here? Okay. Okay, nothing else in here.
You eyeballing me? Damn. Running low on smokes.
Grim's got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
But yeah, that's gonna be end of this stream.